Ladies and gentlemen, imagine just for a moment that everything you desire is already yours, pictured in your mind's eye, vividly and with certainty, as though you've already attained it. This is the first step, the foundation to getting everything you truly want in life. Most people look outside themselves for confirmation that what they want is possible. But I am here to tell you your imagination is the starting point of creation. What you can hold in your mind with clarity and emotion is already in motion to become your reality. It's not about hoping or wishing, but knowing. Your power lies in your ability to see and feel what isn't visible yet. You must develop unwavering faith, not the kind of faith that is full of doubt or hesitation, but a deep inner confidence that your desired outcome exists whether or not you can see it. You see, everything you want is already present in an unseen realm, waiting for you to accept it with conviction. Faith is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. Imagination is the birthplace of all creation, the foundation upon which our reality is shaped. To understand this power fully, we must first grasp that imagination is not a fleeting daydream or a superficial thought. It is a deeply vivid experience where we construct visions that can evoke emotions, stir passions, and ignite our deepest desires. Every achievement, invention, and discovery was once held in the imagination of an individual who saw beyond the tangible and believed in the invisible. This is what sets imagination apart as the foundation of everything we seek. When we approach our desires with this understanding, imagination becomes a tool we can use to shape our lives. The process of using imagination as a foundation begins with clarity. To imagine effectively, it is crucial to be clear about what you want. Vague ideas lead to vague results. Clear, detailed visions, however, set specific things in motion. Spend time defining your desire with detail, specificity, and emotion. Rather than just visualizing success, imagine yourself achieving a particular goal. If your desire is a new home, visualize each room, the feel of the furniture, the view from the windows, and the scent in the air. Make your vision so tangible that it feels like you are already experiencing it. The more precise you are, the more real your desire becomes within your mind, and your subconscious mind starts to accept it as a truth. Imagination is most potent when it's emotionally charged. The human brain cannot tell the difference between what is vividly imagined and what is actually experienced, which is why our thoughts and images can stir up real emotions. When we connect emotion to our imagined scenes, they take on a life of their own. Instead of just seeing your success, feel the exhilaration, the pride, and the peace that come with it. Let those emotions flood through you as though they are happening now. Imagine how grateful you'd feel, how empowered, or how peaceful. This emotional charge gives energy to your vision, activating your mind and body to work in alignment toward making it real. The power of imagination comes alive when we can feel our desires on an emotional level, building a bridge between what we want and what we believe we can have. Another crucial part of using imagination effectively is consistency. Building the foundation of our desires doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent focus and attention, as if you are laying each brick one at a time. Revisit your vision daily. Every morning or night, immerse yourself in your imagination and bring your desire to life. Consistency keeps your imagination fresh, helping you stay connected to the vision and reinforcing it in your subconscious. With time, this repeated mental rehearsal strengthens your belief and makes your vision more accessible. The more often you practice imagining, the stronger your mental and emotional connection to your desired outcome becomes. Over time, this shapes your mindset, influencing your decisions, actions, and even your interactions with others. Your imagination starts to function as a magnetic force, drawing circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with your vision. Imagination also becomes more effective when we allow it to influence our self-image. Often we limit ourselves because we can't see ourselves as the person who has achieved our goal. Imagination helps us bridge that gap. As you imagine yourself in a specific situation, begin to see yourself as capable, successful, and worthy of what you desire. If you want financial abundance, for example, imagine yourself as someone who attracts wealth with ease, who makes wise decisions, and who feels at peace with their finances. Adjusting your self-image in this way allows you to embody the qualities of the person who has already achieved your desires. Your imagination is not only painting a picture of what you want, it's sculpting your sense of self to align with that vision. One of the most fascinating aspects of imagination is how it subtly shifts your perception of the world. As you become accustomed to imagining and feeling the reality of your desires, your mind becomes more attuned to opportunities and solutions that support your vision. What once seemed impossible now feels within reach. Imagination, when practiced consistently and with emotional depth, sharpens your awareness and primes you to see possibilities that others overlook. Through the lens of imagination, you start to notice that the world is full of resources, connections, and avenues that can help bring your desires to life. In this process, imagination also teaches you to release control over how your desire will come to you. While you should be clear about what you want, the how is often beyond our immediate understanding. Trusting the process means holding your vision firmly while allowing the pathway to unfold naturally. Imagination, then, is not just about visualizing a specific outcome, but also about nurturing faith in its manifestation without obsessing over each detail. This willingness to let go allows the creative force of imagination to work in ways that are often surprising and far-reaching. Imagination as a foundation is a powerful tool when we engage it with clarity, emotion, consistency, self-belief, and trust in the process. It is an ongoing practice that shapes our beliefs, influences our self-image, and transforms the way we perceive the world. When we honor the process of imagination, we align ourselves with a creative force that goes beyond mere thinking and taps into a profound ability to shape reality. Faith in the unseen is an essential principle for bringing our desires into reality. It requires us to believe in the existence of things we cannot yet see or touch, trusting that our goals and dreams are already unfolding, even when there's no outward sign of it. Faith in the unseen isn't a blind hope, but a deep-rooted conviction that the energy and intention we invest will manifest in due time. When we genuinely believe that our desires exist in an invisible realm and are simply waiting to materialize, we align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with the outcome we seek. This conviction transforms our way of approaching life and our desires, instilling a sense of certainty and calmness that propels us forward. To cultivate this type of faith, we need to detach from the current reality. Often the world we see reflects only our past beliefs, choices, and actions. If we focus solely on what is, it's easy to become discouraged and lose faith. Instead, we need to train ourselves to look beyond present circumstances and focus on the potential we envision. This doesn't mean ignoring reality, but rather choosing to see it as temporary, changeable, and influenced by our thoughts. Faith is the ability to say, despite what I see, I trust that what I desire is real, and coming to fruition, this shift in perspective allows us to maintain hope and purpose, even in challenging situations, because we believe in a greater reality that is not yet visible. Faith in the unseen also requires an unwavering commitment to our vision, despite obstacles or delays. Often, the path to manifesting our desires isn't smooth or linear. There may be setbacks, disappointments, and moments of doubt. But when we have true faith, these challenges become opportunities to strengthen our belief rather than reasons to give up. Faith, in this sense, is a test of endurance. Each time we choose to believe in our vision, despite evidence to the contrary, we reaffirm our commitment and reinforce our faith. It's a process of becoming resilient, understanding that every delay or detour is a necessary step in the journey to achieving our goals. This persistence rooted in faith keeps us focused and moving forward. To strengthen faith in the unseen, we can practice visualization. By mentally seeing our desires as already achieved, we train our minds to accept them as possible and even probable. Visualization helps us build an internal image of our dreams, making them feel real within us, even if they aren't visible externally. When we close our eyes and visualize with clarity and emotion, we bridge the gap between what is and what can be. Through repeated visualization, we begin to shift our belief system, making faith a natural response rather than a forced one. The more vivid and regular our visualizations, the stronger our faith becomes, as the subconscious mind begins to accept these visions as reality. Another way to build faith in the unseen is through affirmations and positive self-talk. The words we speak to ourselves shape our beliefs. When we affirm statements like, "I trust in the timing of my life," or "what I desire is already on its way to me," we reinforce the belief that what we want is already in motion. These affirmations counteract negative thoughts that stem from doubt or fear. They help redirect our focus from worry to confidence. Over time, repeating these affirmations becomes a habit, allowing us to maintain a state of faith and expectation even during moments when progress seems slow. Faith in the unseen also involves relinquishing control over every detail of how our desires will unfold. It's natural to want certainty and to know exactly how things will happen, but faith means accepting that some aspects are beyond our understanding. Trying to control the process too closely often leads to frustration and disappointment, as it limits our openness to unexpected opportunities. Instead, faith encourages us to let go and trust that the right circumstances, people, and events will align to bring our desires to life. This detachment from control doesn't imply passivity. It simply means that while we take intentional steps, we also allow space for things to unfold organically. An important component of faith in the unseen is gratitude. Being thankful for our desires as if they are already realized reinforces our belief in their existence. Gratitude shifts our mindset from lack to abundance, helping us focus on what we have rather than what we lack. By practicing gratitude, we strengthen our faith because we're acting as though our desires are already fulfilled. This shift in attitude sends a powerful message to our subconscious mind, reinforcing that what we seek is not only possible but also inevitable. Gratitude, combined with faith, becomes a potent force that accelerates the manifestation of our desires. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences, people, books, and environments that support our vision can help maintain our faith. Faith in the unseen can be challenging, especially when others around us are focused on immediate results and visible outcomes. By connecting with those who believe in our potential or who have accomplished similar goals, we can draw strength and inspiration. These influences remind us that others have faced similar challenges and succeeded, reinforcing our faith in our own journey. Positive influences create an atmosphere of possibility, helping us hold on to our belief even during times of doubt. Faith in the unseen is a mindset of trust and patience. It's the inner knowing that we are co-creators of our reality and that what we envision and believe will manifest in its own time. By detaching from current limitations, visualizing consistently, affirming positive beliefs, letting go of control, practicing gratitude, and staying connected to positive influences, we nurture a faith that sustains us. This faith empowers us to move confidently toward our goals, trusting in the unseen forces that are working in our favor. Living in the end is about embracing a state of mind where we act, feel, and believe as if our desired outcome is already a reality. It's more than simply visualizing a goal. It involves embodying the emotions, thoughts, and mindset of someone who has already achieved what they seek. This principle shifts our focus from wishing and wanting to a profound sense of fulfillment and certainty. When we live in the end, we close the gap between where we are and where we want to be, aligning our internal world with our desired future. By consistently placing ourselves in this state, we condition our minds to accept our goals as part of our present, setting powerful processes in motion that help bring our desires into reality. To effectively live in the end, it is essential to cultivate a sense of inner knowing. This isn't about blindly hoping for an outcome, but rather developing a deep-rooted conviction that our goal is not only possible, but inevitable. We must adopt the mindset of someone who is already living their dream. If, for example, we desire financial success, we don't approach life from a mindset of scarcity or struggle. Instead, we train ourselves to think and feel as a person of abundance would. This shift in perspective allows us to make decisions, take actions, and respond to situations as though our financial success is already secure. Living in the end requires us to mentally and emotionally move into our desired state and to let go of the old limiting beliefs that contradict it. A key component of living in the end is emotional embodiment. It's not enough to merely imagine having achieved our goal. We must also feel the emotions associated with it. Emotions are powerful forces that can override limiting thoughts and influence our entire mindset. When we consistently feel the joy, peace, confidence, or gratitude of having what we desire, we align our subconscious mind with that outcome. This emotional embodiment reinforces our belief in our desired reality, making it easier to maintain faith even in the face of obstacles. Practicing this emotional alignment daily creates a strong foundation for our dreams, reinforcing to our subconscious that this new reality is now part of who we are. Living in the end also means letting go of the need for validation or confirmation from the external world. Often people wait for signs or evidence before they allow themselves to believe in their dreams. But by constantly seeking proof, we affirm that our desire has not yet been achieved, creating resistance and delaying its manifestation. Living in the end encourages us to trust the process without requiring constant feedback from the outside world. So instead of looking for confirmation, we embody a sense of inner assurance, knowing that our desire is already on its way. This shift in mindset allows us to move from a place of doubt and insecurity to one of unwavering confidence, accelerating the manifestation of our dreams. A practical technique for living in the end is scripting. Writing about your goal as if it has already happened can help solidify your belief in it. In a journal or notebook, describe your life as though you are already experiencing your desired reality. Use present tense language and include details about how it feels, how it affects your daily life, and how grateful you are. This exercise immerses you in the state of your fulfilled desire, helping you to embody that outcome more naturally in your daily life. Scripting reinforces the mental and emotional alignment with your goal, making it easier to carry that energy throughout your day. Consistency is also crucial in living in the end. Just as our minds are shaped by repeated thoughts and experiences, our belief in our goals is strengthened through daily practice. Making a habit of visualizing and feeling your desired state reinforces it in your subconscious. Over time, this repeated practice becomes natural, and your desired state starts to feel like a normal part of your life. Living in the end is not a one-time exercise, it's a lifestyle shift. Each day, as you choose to focus on your fulfilled desire, you are retraining your mind and emotions to accept it as reality. This consistency builds resilience and fortifies your faith, helping you to maintain your alignment with your goal, even in the face of challenges. Living in the end also involves cultivating gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that aligns us with abundance and fulfillment. When we're grateful for our desires as if they're already present, we shift our focus from lack to abundance, reinforcing the belief that what we seek is already ours. Practicing gratitude daily creates an internal environment of satisfaction and contentment, allowing us to release the need for constant striving and stressing over outcomes. By focusing on the positive feelings associated with having already achieved our goal, we transform our energy, making it easier for our desires to flow into our lives. Gratitude keeps us grounded in a state of joy and fulfillment, reducing anxiety, keeping us focused on our desired outcome. Living in the end also means embodying the identity of someone who has achieved their goals. This is a subtle but transformative aspect of the process. We must ask ourselves, how would I think, feel, and act if I already had what I want? By identifying with this version of ourselves, we begin to behave in ways that naturally attract our desires. If you want to become a successful artist, start thinking of yourself as one. Make decisions that a successful artist would make, and avoid behaviors that contradict that identity. This identity shift gradually shapes our habits, thoughts, and responses, aligning us more closely with the reality we seek to create. Living in the end encourages us to release attachment to the outcome. Attachment creates tension and anxiety, which can create resistance and delay the manifestation of our desires. When we are attached to an outcome, we worry about when and how it will happen, signaling to our subconscious that it is not yet real. Living in the end teaches us to let go of this need for control and to trust that the right path will unfold. When we release attachment, we create space for the universe to bring our desire in the best possible way, often beyond what we could have imagined. Acting as if the desire has already manifested is a powerful method for bringing our goals into reality. This practice involves behaving, thinking, and making decisions in line with the version of ourselves who has already achieved our goals. When we act as if we don't simply go through the motions, instead, we embody the confidence, habits, and mentality of the person who has already accomplished what we seek. This shift creates a deep alignment between our present self and our future goals, setting powerful internal and external forces into motion that make manifestation more natural and effortless. By consistently acting in this way, we develop the traits and resilience needed to bring our desires to life. A fundamental part of acting as if is embodying the confidence of someone who already has their desires fulfilled. Confidence isn't just a feeling, it's a way of carrying oneself, speaking, and engaging with the world. When we act confidently, we radiate a belief in our own abilities, which not only influences our own mindset, but also affects how others perceive and interact with us. For instance, if we are pursuing a career goal, acting confidently can make us more proactive in seeking opportunities, taking risks, and making decisions that align with our ambitions. This confidence becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy as it draws positive attention, respect, and opportunities that reinforce our desired outcome. Acting as if also involves developing habits that align with our desired lifestyle. If our goal is to achieve financial abundance, for instance, we need to adopt the habits of someone who is financially secure. This might include budgeting wisely, making strategic investments, or educating ourselves on financial matters. These habits aren't just about imitating success, they build the foundation needed to support our goals. When we develop routines that mirror the life we want to create, we send a strong message to our subconscious mind that this reality is not only possible but already in progress. Over time, these habits create a mental framework that aligns our daily actions with our long-term vision. Mindset is another critical component when acting as if. We must cultivate a mindset that reflects the thoughts and attitudes of someone who has already achieved our goal. This includes overcoming limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, and fears that keep us stuck. For example, if we desire a successful career, we might need to let go of beliefs like "I'm not good enough" or "there's too much competition." Instead, we replace these thoughts with empowering beliefs like "I have unique talents that the world needs" or "there's space for my success." Acting as if requires us to embody a mindset of self-worth, resilience, and abundance, focusing on what's possible rather than dwelling on obstacles. To act as if, we also need to be conscious of our decisions and choose actions that align with our desired state. Every decision we make, no matter how small, can either bring us closer to or further from our goals. For instance, if we aim to be physically fit, we should make choices consistent with that goal, such as choosing to exercise regularly, eat nutritious foods, and prioritize rest. By consistently making choices that reflect our desired lifestyle, we create a ripple effect that gradually reshapes our reality. Acting as if is not a sporadic effort, it's a disciplined approach that we integrate into every part of our lives. Each choice reinforces our belief in our desired outcome, helping us to live in alignment with it. An essential aspect of acting as if is embracing a sense of gratitude. When we feel genuinely grateful, as if our desires are already realized, we create a mindset of abundance. Gratitude shifts our focus from lack to fulfillment, helping us appreciate the progress we are making and the resources we already have. This attitude of thankfulness also generates positive emotions that elevate our vibrational state, making us more receptive to opportunities and connections that support our goals. Gratitude allows us to release feelings of impatience and frustration, replacing them with a calm assurance that what we desire is already in motion. This emotional state of contentment reinforces our commitment to acting as if, as we no longer feel driven by lack or desperation. Visualization can be a powerful tool for enhancing the practice of acting as if. By visualizing our desired outcome in vivid detail, we mentally rehearse the experience of having already achieved it. This mental imagery helps us embody the feelings, actions, and confidence associated with our goal, making it easier to act accordingly in real life. Visualization can be as simple as closing our eyes and imagining ourselves living our dream, seeing, hearing, and feeling every detail of the experience. The more often we do this, the more natural it becomes to carry these thoughts and feelings into our daily lives. Visualization reinforces our ability to act as if because it bridges the gap between our current reality and our envisioned future. Acting as if also requires consistency and patience. Often the results of our actions may not be immediately visible, which can lead to doubt and discouragement. However, by consistently acting in alignment with our goals, we build momentum that ultimately drives change. It's important to remember that acting as if is about committing to a new way of being, not just achieving a specific outcome. Even on days when progress feels slow, maintaining this approach strengthens our inner resolve, helping us stay aligned with our goals over the long term. Persistence in acting as if shapes our character, making us resilient and prepared to handle the challenges that come with success. Acting as if encourages us to let go of the need for external validation. When we adopt the mindset and behaviors of someone who has already achieved their desires, we stop seeking approval or reassurance from others. This independence empowers us to remain focused on our journey without being swayed by external opinions or doubts. By trusting in our own vision and staying true to our actions, we cultivate a sense of inner fulfillment that's not dependent on outside validation. This inner strength keeps us centered and motivated, allowing us to act in alignment with our desires regardless of the reactions of others.